Sanze, and good morning. Before we begin, in the spirit of truth and reconciliation, we would like to acknowledge that we are signatories of Treaty 5 land and recognize the Nisijwayasik Cree Nation, on whose traditional territory we live, learn, and teach. The school district of Mystery Lake is located in the community of Thompson in the province of Manitoba, which is located on the traditional and ancestral lands of the Naheitho, Innu, Denisluana, Métis, Inuit, Anisinu, Anishinaabe, and Dakota OI nations. Let this acknowledgement serve as a reminder of our commitment to honor treaties in the spirit of truth and reconciliation. We are all treaty people. Please remain standing as the esteemed Elder Jack Robinson delivers the opening prayer.
Thank you. Boys and girls, I do my opening prayer. I'm going to do it in Cree, the language that I was born with, and now it's English. I sang the semantu. O te be mama wea. Manus. Biggest is the toaho. Kagi pe. Pakitaki kupasino. Kagi to enut nigetsik. Kawikis kishik. Kagi pe. Wichi you have. Ananas kupunan ki semantu. Kakinagi goanus. Hey, this been open. Agumit ayatam skoako. Kawichi ko ako kanos kaisigak. Simagan sa maskiwin nyo kino kawichi at wichi ni sino. Kaya may kanaman ni kiskisitan kaya piwan niya ay hoping kitin ni minanak kaya ginto yung ni Echik. Anos kagoy kiskisiya kiwanam. Hi, our Creator, grandfathers who sit in our four directions. We give you thanks today, O Creator, for giving us another day. We give you thanks for all your wonderful gifts on Mother Earth, fire, water, and air that we breathe. Today we are here to honor and remember the ones that we have lost during the First, Second World Wars, also the Korean conflict. We give thanks, O Creator. We will honor and remember those who had gave their lives so that we can be free. We ask, oh my Creator, as you bless today the RCMP, the fire, fires, all those that are involved, the first response people, those of us that are here to protect us. We ask, oh Creator, that you bless them today. That we ask of my Creator, grandfathers, grandmothers, and all our relations. Aye. Now, in respect for other people's beliefs, other denominations, I want those who wish to join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespass, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Please remain standing as I invite our grade 4 singers to sing O Canada in Cree. Agose, grade 4s. Please be seated.
Sorry. Opening remarks.
And I'm going to turn it to you. Then it's yours.
No, you agreed on opening remarks.
Oh, yes. But after that.
Okay, I can do it. Well, we'll both do it. This one's mine and free. Introduce yourself.
Tanzan, good morning. Staff, students, and especially our dignitaries. We are so happy that all of you were able to turn out today for a very special and very significant ceremony. Before we continue, I ask very kindly to all students to refrain from talking while the ceremony is going on. Please and thank you. We are here today to remember the courage and the sacrifice of thousands of soldiers, members of our armed forces, those who fought for your freedom, that we may live in democracy today. And this was done by people whose country did not acknowledge their full worth to this nation. Yet they fought for us. They fought for you, so we can be safe and we can be free. We honor those brave members of the armed forces, those past, those present, and those in the future. Egose.
That's it. Nananas ko man anots kaya na tagot sneak. Oy tame mo ya. Kagis kisay ni niwag napi o kagoy skriwag. Kagi anos kagi sagat. Kiskisagi sagat. Papiatek of Matsia we know out. Aga we got meeting. Meeting na piaga guys kurigi masi ga papenta gaya ga papenta ge matcha. Muna po ganos kagigis kisya ugo kan puta togi segaw. Kagistin ni magi ugo ininiwag na piaga guys kurigi inti masi gitin. Nanas ko mga ganos Elder Ron Cook, aga Elder Jack Robinson, Simagans Brand, Ugi Masquil, Smoke Asate, Awiti, Good Fitzpatrick, McIver, Saw. Ani Gana Pitigmina, Otas, the school district, Superintendent Lori Henderson, Michelle Nicole, Saw, Lindsay Anderson. Agagways nila nas ko mo na notes. Agi Biwi Tammy, Lyle Masan, Mike Spence, Shauna Huber, Aga Angela Wood. MMF Pinugagil to Tagosiga, Vincent Pronto, Aga Mildred Dorian, Aga June Abitapis Kamot Nikki Ashtana. Poyas, Kinanas Kumitnaga Mina, our drummers, the Red Cree drummers Minan Tagosiga, Grace Kinanas Kumitan, Sasamisanag, Abigito Sigistamig. Next on our agenda, we have wreath presentations by the classrooms. So we would like the class reps to stand and bring their wreaths to the cross, please. Those who want their wreaths are welcome to lay the wreaths down now. June is our honored guest who brings the wreath on behalf of the Legion and Nikki Ashton. Next, we are going to be showing a video. Please, can we have everyone stand, please? See, guys? but I have been given the honor of reading Sandy Beardy's story. My name is Sandy Beardy, a citizen of Biminitamag, Cross Lake, Manitoba, and Canada, home of the Aboriginals. I am a Second World War II veteran. I thank Creator for saving me during the war so that I can live to tell you, my friends, this story. I am happy to do so, although the hurt is still with me today because I witnessed the death of my brother, Rose, during the war. My friends, the moment was very hard, witnessing the death of my brother, Rose, during the, My friends, the moment was very hard on me. The hurt was devastating. I tell the story as it is a healing process for me at the same time. The story that I am about to tell is a true story. It is a sad story about life in the Army. My brother Rose and I joined the Army on August 8, 1942. He was 23 years old and I was 21 years old. After we joined that month of August, we only stayed in Canada for 6 months. After that, we were transported overseas to England, where we took training for 2 years. Upon completion of our training, 2 weeks before the invasion of Normandy and prior to Normandy departure, my brother had a beautiful dream, and so this story unfolds. In his dream, he saw the doors of heaven open in the sky. There he said he saw a beautiful land, way much more beautiful than this world we cherish so much. In his dream, he said he saw a high and beautiful building in heaven. This building is mentioned in God's holy word in St. John 14. In my Father's house, there are many mansions. My brother said he was living in this building, which had endless rooms, and he was trying to get in front of him. In his dream, he said he did not see the sun in this beautiful land, but he saw a light that shone like 1,000 suns. In his dream, he clearly saw that he was wearing a navy suit, much like the one he wore at the battlefields. He said he looked outside the land so beautiful that he could not find the words to describe the beautiness of the land and the surroundings as he sat on the front steps of this building. This is when he awoke, he said, and he was very sorry to have awakened from this unbelievable dream. Shortly after he had finished telling me this dream, he said to me, "My brother, if I get killed in the war, don't weep for me. Don't stop. Just carry on for what we have signed for, which is to defend for our country so that our brothers and sisters can enjoy freedom." At this time, he said, "Brother, let us go to town and get our picture taken together so that we can send our picture home for our parents to keep." The picture you see in the front page, this was his idea. After the death of my parents, this picture was given back to me. My brother must have realized already that he would be killed, for I do not think he would have prepared these things just before we went to the front lines of the battlefields of Normandy. I was not prepared for the day when the news was told to me that my brother had been killed. I do not think I will ever forget that day in Normandy, as I held back tears from my eyes and the words of my brother echoed, "Do not weep for me if I get killed." I just could not hold back the tears as the commanding officer took me back 10 miles behind the front lines where my brother lay beneath his blanket that he carried as a soldier. It was at this time that I realized that the blankets each one of us carried on our backs was not only a blanket, but our coffins as well. As I cried myself to sleep that night on the ground, it was then that I too was blessed with a dream. I dreamt of my brother that very same night, a dream that I must tell before the days of my entitlement are all gone. In my dream, I dreamt of my brother. I saw him as he came up to me. He said, "Do not weep for me, for I am not dead. I was never killed. I am only sleeping." When I woke that morning, all the hurt of loneliness was gone. The day I told my commanding officer that I wanted to go back to where my brother was dropped and that I wanted to carry on from there as he had wanted me to do. As I stood there, I prayed to the Creator and said, "Lord, you gave me life. Into thy hands I give it back to you." And I went back to the front lines. I've had so many close calls, my friends, but God saved my life again and again because in my prayer I had said that I gave my life to Him. If I was killed then, there would not have been anybody to tell you the story of my brother's dream about the beautiful heaven. I have and will continue to thank the Lord for saving my life so that I can share the story with you. The trip home after the war was a happy one for those of us that survived. And yet for me, it was a sad trip home because I had left behind me a brother that I loved so much. But now we know there is life after death. Enjoy your freedom and God bless you all. You may be seated. You may be seated. Thank you. I would now like to invite grade 1-2 Montauk's class. They will be singing Light a Candle for Peace. At this time, I would like to invite our mayor for worship. Smoke to share a few words with. Are your counselors coming up? I don't even know who it is if you want me to. Okay. Good morning, everybody. It's always my honor and humbled to be invited to Indigenous Veterans Remembrance Day. A few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, before some of you were born and in school, we used to have one of our local veterans, Percy Logman, from one of our outlying communities. It just goes to show that the North here, many of our young men, women at the time, back then, went to war so that all of us could gather today and be on safe, sacred ground and that. So we definitely have to remember that. I'm joined today by fellow councillors McIver, Deputy Mayor Fitzpatrick, Councillor Saw, and we just want to thank everybody for everything they do on behalf of the City of Thompson. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to invite Lori Henderson, the School District Administrative Superintendent, and Michelle Nicholson.
Good morning. So I'd like to bring greetings from the School District of Mr. Lake along with Trustee Nicole Saw. She's our newest trustee, so she's not a stranger to any of these events, but this is her first as a trustee. So Tansei, greetings. Welcome to our elders, our special guests, staff, students. Thank you for the invitation to be here today. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of the day. And I have to say that students, you have been super, super good listeners. I'm really, really proud of you today. You're taking in all the information that's being shared. So thank you. Thank you for the beautiful songs and this fellowship. As many of you know, Indigenous Veterans Day is a separate day from our traditional Remembrance Day. This day was recognized in 1993. And there's a reason. I'm sure that many of you know this, and you guys are going to learn this as you go through your education, but Indigenous people didn't have any rights. They weren't able to vote until 1960. So anybody who served had to give up their Indigenous rights. So that means all our First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. So this is really, really an important day for us. Also, many of you will know this. Wapanohk Community School was the very first school and probably community organization in Thompson to recognize National Indigenous Veterans Day. And really, really proud that this has been a continued event. We get a lot of community support, so it's really important for you to learn about this day. It's important to remember, to respect, and learn about the contribution that our people gave to Canada. And please never forget. Akusani.
Thank you. I think those were all our speakers for today. Next, we are going to have another song. Together We Will Change the World by Grade 5. flags are getting ready, we would like to acknowledge Mr. Monfort, who has served in the Army and is wearing his medal. Take a moment today to thank Mr. Monfort for his service for our country. Thank you, Mr. Monfort. At this time, I would also like everyone to stand. We are coming to the end of our service. I would like to invite Elder Ron Cook to do our closing prayer.
Rancio wasisak. Tapoy menos ne pegoy gat tago ganus tagi siga. Egis kisi tutawaya ko kanisa makan saga inut niga tete. I am happy that you invited me to come and visit you at your school on this important ceremony. the soldiers that died, the soldiers that fought for our country. We always say thank you to them. They fought for our land so that we could live this good life that we have. They asked me to say a closing prayer, but I would like to sing a closing song to say thank you for the life we've been given. Kutawino nanasko matak. Kutawino nanasko matak. Kutawino nanasko matak. Yo hey, yo hey, yo hey, hey yo. Askioma kimine konao. Askioma nekana we makan. Kotaweno nanasko matak. Yo hey, yo hey, yo hey, hey yo. Kisegoma kemine konao. Kisegoma nikana wen makan. Kotaweno nanasko matak. Yo hey, yo hey, yo hey, hey yo. Nipioma kimine konao. Nipioma nikana we makan. Kotaweno nanasko matak. Yo hey, yo hey, yo hey, hey yo. Ego se mantunin na nasko mananta minyak pimatsir. Hai hai.
Thank you, Elder Ron Cook. We are at the end of our service. We are going to retreat the flags. Please remain standing. And once the grand or exit, you will follow right behind and make your way to class. Thank you for being so respectful today.